Hey everybody, old Big Jim coming at y'all at the Barlow Brigade. It's your technical institute for everything Barlow. Um, Thankful Thursday. I think that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a Thankful Thursday now. I'm going to incorporate Wishful Wednesday and Two for Tuesday. So y'all know I do everything off of a script. So I have a clipboard here. We got my notes on it, and I try to I try to stick to it because I'll get off in here and start ranting like I am right now about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But we're gonna go ahead and try to get all this done right here. Um, Thankful Thursday. Uh, First of all, I want everybody to know how thankful I am for all the responses that I got when I uh, made my little post from the Walmart parking lot about my friend passing, Miss Elsa Valdez. Outstanding woman. Last time I checked, I had about 40 responses to that post, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all. I couldn't find the heart to respond personally to every one of y'all about that, but my channel is a just a wonderful group of individuals, and I appreciate every one of y'all and everybody that responded to that post. I appreciate it so much from my heart. And I want to give y'all one more little asterisk on that. I told y'all that Miss Valdez was she's a Hispanic, and I think she has 4 kids. I'm not sure. I feel sure I'll find out when I go to the funeral that's planned this weekend, and I'll know for sure. But I may not even say anything else more about that on the channel here. But the she lived by herself in a little rural community called Big Level, Mississippi, and but this woman could cook. You understand what I'm saying? When she got the pots and pans out and started doing what she did, Lord have mercy. But on several occasions, I'd be sitting out there and she'd get ready to cook, and next thing you know, the house would be full. There'd be 20 folks in there. Now, where they come from, or they all kin to her, I don't know. But I can promise you that that family will be well represented at this event. I can promise you that because they're a strong family. And when they told me how she passed and all that, it was clear to me that she cared so much for her family that she probably ignored uh, some of the signs that came about her illness and trying to look forward and take care of her family the way she did. She's a wonderful woman. So we'll leave it at that. And I appreciate all y'all that sent me thoughts and responded to that video. Thank you from my heart. All right, number two. Another thing that I'm thankful for. Y'all know we had some bad weather last week, and I want to say something to uh, about 2 folks. Okay, one of them, I'm facing due west, and one of them lives the way the crow flies this way about 65 miles. Lives in a place called Pearl River, Mississippi. I mean Louisiana. Excuse me. And the other one lives northwest about less than about 40 miles. Uh, and those 2 individuals checked on me continuously throughout that entire storm. And I'm gonna go ahead and say their names, but I'm gonna put their their names in the description of this video, so y'all be sure to go and check both of these people out. Okay. First is Brother Chuck, Briar Patch Blades. Um, he texted me 9 times during that storm, and the reason why I think is because what happened, that line, when the way the weather comes across Mississippi and through Louisiana and across them to Alabama, it's always on a north. The boundary line runs across at an angle, and so what happens over there where he's at is going to happen over here within a reasonable amount of time, depending on the wind conditions and how fast it's moving. So he already knew what has had happened at where he was, and he was just calling or text. He texts me. What's up, old man? You all right? What's the conditions? Da da da. And I always responded, and I am very thankful for Brother Chuck for his active uh, participation in trying to find out if I'm okay or not, and all such as that. So thank you, Brother Chuck. Now the other one is a gentleman. This is a brand new YouTube channel, brand new. It's called Brother Blades and More. Now this gentleman is an ordained minister and a knife person. He Matter of fact, I got a mail call yesterday from him, and we'll talk about that in another video. Uh, he texted me. I mean, he wasn't on me like Brother Chuck, but he texted me 2 or 3 times, made sure I was okay, gave me a blessing, prayed for me, the whole 9 yards. I think now he has one video up, but he's already. I think he's got 50 subscribers already, and he's got one video out. I'll tell you what kind of man he is. Everybody out there that worships, praises God, has Jesus in their heart, and loves the book, needs to subscribe to Brothers, Blades, and More. Brother Rex Wiseman. He forgot more about pocket knives than most folks I know. I mean, I'm just being real with you. His channel. I'll tell you the kind of person he is. His channel got shouted out in a post done by none other than Mr. Kevin Bentley, the knife doctor. They had good fellowship at the knife show last year, which, by the way, the Deep South Cutler Knife Show is going to be on the 11th and the 12th of next month. So that's inside of 3 weeks, maybe. Right at 3 weeks. Today was the 20th, I think. So y'all need old Brother Stubbs to tell y'all get in there where you fit in there. Anyway, super duper shout outs to Briar Patch Blades, Brother Chuck, and Brothers Blades and More, Brother Rex Wiseman, and brother with the Lord in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. 2 great people. Trust me. All right, let's see what's next on the list. This morning, I'm running right here. I got an appointment with the printer. I got an appointment at a machine shop, which I just got a text while y'all wasn't looking there in the corner. Said that they all done with my little project I had going on. So I guess when I get through filming this, I'm going to put y'all on download. I'm going to run that over to get my little thing I got working on. Anyway, there was a lie. I had a notification. I clicked on a notification because 2 outstanding gentlemen in the community did a live where they did a collaboration on a pocket knife. I think one of the gentlemen sent the other gentleman a pocket knife, and they were to sit there and evaluate the pocket knife while they were on this live. The first gentleman is Stan's Cutlery Universe. Stan, my man. Okay? Fixed Blade Fanatic. Frosty Fanatic. Y'all get over at old Stan. Check him out. He's got it going on like a chicken bone. Now, earlier this morning, I watched a video by a gentleman y'all may have heard of. His name is J.C. Mountain Ajar. Hey! Okay? Old J.C.'s got it going on like another chicken bone. Okay? And he did a more or less a video where him and his family had got cut off from their humble abode, and he went. You know, he knew 4 or 5 different routes. I mean, he even drove up a dry riverbed, I think, to get home. But he finally got there, and when he got home, he did a trunk dump. He went through his trunk and showed you his what provisions he had in the trunk of his car in case something happened and he needed to go. He could just, turn the key and go. He had everything in there from clothes for his whole family to a bug out bag. So, but during this bug out bag, he pulled out a knife that I looked at that and I said, well, I know a little bit about that pocket knife. So I went and dug through my box. Y'all know how I do. And I did a modified Monday on this very knife, probably a month and a half ago. One of my guys that brings me stuff brought me a pocket knife, and I'm gonna have to kind of hold it together because you won't be able to see it if I don't hold it together. But it's this long. It's huge, and it's called the Carnivore. It's a Camillus titanium, and it's called Carnivore X. Y'all can barely see the price. Well, somebody had taken this one. You can see I cut the end of it off. Somebody had taken this one and chopped a hot wire, and it blew a big old divot right in the middle of the blade. It was as big as a dime. So, Jim, he looked at that and he said, "Well, what can I make out of that?" And that's what I did. I went out there and got my grinder, and I cut it into a sheep foot. Okay, still got the very aggressive saw on the top. I think it's titanium coated. I don't know if it's a titanium blade per se, but it's titanium coated, and in let's say a bushcraft or a survival or a bug out situation, this is a very handy knife. And if I had the full length version of it, I'd probably have it in my bug out bag. But this one was in my bug out bag, drop bag, go bag, whatever you call it. And I went and got it out of there to come in here and show y'all. And I was impressed with the steel because if you know anything about steel, if you ever put a grinder on certain types of steel, it'll shoot sparks or it won't shoot sparks. Stainless hardly will shoot very many sparks. But something that has a high carbon content will shoot. And I'm talking about when I had the grinder on this, they were 3 feet. They were going 3 feet in the air. This has a high carbon count. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's made out of. Never done any research on it. All I did was knew that it's a big one. I liked it, and it stays with me. Now earlier today, y'all see some crazy old man talking about rule number 9. I don't know. I clicked on that. It come up on my feed. I clicked on it and said, "Man, what's this guy talking about? Everybody knows you can't cut paper out of a catalog. That stuff's too thin. You can't cut that kind of stuff. You got to have an index card. So you take this thing like this and you just get it. I don't know, maybe I need to get in touch with this guy and see if he wants to borrow some cards, and I'll loan him a few cards and maybe show him how to sharpen a knife. I don't know if I figured it out yet or not, but he probably needs a little help. But anyway, JC's Mountain of Jar, hey! And Stan, Collect Your Own Way, Collector's Universe. 2 great people, man. All right. One last thing, and I'm going to let y'all go. I got a mail call yesterday from Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. Okay. Now, he got his son, calls his son Kojak. He calls himself Moselle, Cledell, Jodell. One of them, I don't know what, but his name was on the paperwork that I got. I made a buy from Whatnot, and I took full responsibility in the fact because I asked him to send me a sample of his cream, and somehow maybe he got it in his mind that I wanted cream or the salve that he makes. But let me tell you what, guys. I'm diabetic, and my hands are always dry. Okay, and I mean, I put Vaseline on them. I used every cream I could find, from Boudreaux's butt paste to baby oil, and nothing has stopped my cracking fingers and the dry skin on my hands like this product right here. Okay, just taking this and putting it on my slips, which is unbelievable what it does to the slip, uh, is amazing. Now he's got all the ingredients listed on there, and I don't know if we can. All right, if I got it right side up, but there's the ingredients that's in it, and I just when I do my slips, I just take my thumb, and it's kind of it needs to be warmed up a little bit. I just rub it in there till I get it a little get it working, and then I just take my thumb and go over my slips, and just it's amazing. I I don't know. He makes it. He does it. From what I understand, it's a totally veteran made product that he that's what I understand. I don't know all the ins and outs on it, but anyway, I contacted him and told him, because I had ordered a knife, a knife very dear to me. It's a pattern that I love a lot, and I ordered said knife from Whatnot. Then I asked him to send me a sample so I could evaluate his cream and do a review of it here on the channel. And there may be where the mess up, but he was very gracious. He went and found said pocket knife still in his inventory, and realized that he had made a mistake, and he threw it in a mailer and got it right out to me, and included a couple other knives, which I thought was just outstanding because he didn't have to do that. You know, I appreciate it. One knife is something that I've never even thought about. I mean, I know about them, but I never thought about it. But I'm gonna anyway. It's kind of like that. The knife that Brother Rex Wiseman sent me. I'm gonna do a video about that, and we'll evaluate all that, and I'll show you the pocket knife that that I had purchased from him. And I'm a firm believer. It's like I bought a slip from Aaron Williams. He gifted me slips, all of that. But when he said he had one for sale and I could afford it, I bought one. This gentleman has a Whatnot store. He has knives listed in his Whatnot store. I went and looked through there, found one that I'm passionate about, and I bought it because I want to support them. And that's how I roll. So if y'all want to support me, man, my address. No, I'm just joking. I'm good, guys. I'm good. I try to get by on my meter. So I've got right over here. I've got 5, maybe 6 packages that are packed and ready to go. And as soon as I get my monthly stipends, they will all be posted and sent out with stickers for each and every one of the gentlemen that have either asked me for them, or I've asked them for their address so I can send them some. They're all going to get sent. It'll all happen. Now, it's kind of a tight month now, because that knife show's coming up, and we're probably going to need a little working capital when I do the knife show. But anyway, I'll trade, man. If y'all got something y'all want to trade, y'all bring it on down there to the knife show at in Williams, Mississippi, Deep South Cutlery Knife Show, and all we can do is talk about it. Yeah, if I'm a firm believer that when two gentlemen make a deal and both of them shake hands, that the deal is done and everybody's happy. So that's the way I roll. Okay, let's see. We got that. So I think that's everything that we got off the list, guys. Let's see, 19 minutes. Lord have mercy, we're going to make it out of here in under 20. All right, guys. I love each and every one of y'all. And I want y'all to know that I'm very proud of my family. Very proud. And y'all all need to know that old Big Jim loves every one of y'all. And I'm going to get on out of here. And I can't think of any better way to close this show than to say, rule number 9.